I know that you clerked for Justice Scalia, who was known to have a sharp pen, and you appeared to have a sharp pen in your remarks responding to Justice Jackson. Why did you feel the need to do that?
I think, my default mode isn't to write sharply. And I want to point out, I kind of feel like I always have to say this. One of my colleagues, when I first became a judge, pointed this out, that a majority opinion, even though the author drafts it, is one that speaks for the court. But I did draft the opinion, and I think sometimes arguments that are, you match the tone that's appropriate for the moment, and Justice Jackson made she made a spirited argument, and so I thought it merited a spirited response. But it is about the merits. It was about the case. I have great respect for Justice Jackson. Justice Scalia used to also say, I attack ideas, not people. And that is the spirit in which, I write my opinions.
But you did mention her by name. Is that notable?
Well, the only reason why I mentioned her by name is because it was a solo dissent. And when there is a solo opinion, it is the convention of the court so that you can identify the opinion that you're responding to, that you do say by name. So when I responded to Justice Sotomayor's opinion, I wrote the principal dissent because she wrote speaking on behalf of the dissenters of the court. But the convention, when someone writes a separate opinion, is to simply refer to them by name. So that wasn't something unique to me.
So any beef between you and Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson?
No. In fact, when Justice Jackson joined the court, I threw her a welcome dinner, and I found out what her favorite foods were. I found out that she really loved the musical Hamilton. And so I had a Broadway singer come and sing her selections from Hamilton. No, one of the things I try to point out in the book, and one thing I want people to know about the court, is that it's a place where we can have disagreements, but still get along, because we can have disagreements that really are confined to the page, that are confined to cases, and so we can debate ideas, sometimes vigorously, as you pointed out, but it doesn't inhibit us in our ability to be colleagues and friends.